No. Did anything happen to my sister? In this house? In this house? It's okay. In NWOKO'S house.
No.
In NWOKO'S house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
That have sense, that have self-worth and self-value. We know this, like Regina and Ned's situation, we know it for what it is.
Regina Daniel and NWOKO has gotten the entire internet talking. Let's get into it. Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video that has gone viral and has struck entire conversation about Regina Daniel and her husband, Senator NWOKO. If you don't know who these people is, I'm just going to do a quick rundown for you on who they are. So if you don't know who Regina Daniel is, Regina Daniel is a Nigerian actress and she started acting when she was a child. She's a young an actress that has grown to fame, but one of the things that made Regina Daniel grow to fame is the fact that she got married to her husband when she was 18 years old and her husband was 60-something years old at the time they got married. And this really caused a lot of conversation back then, about 5-6 years ago, when this old thing, about six years ago when this thing happened, of a young girl or a young child being married off to an older man old enough to be her grandfather. And a lot of people knew what was motivating this marriage, that it was money, and her mother was right behind it because her mother supported it. And before I even continue, as much as I'm breaking this down, this is a time like especially in the African continent, we're trying to say no to child marriage. So looking at this Regina case, this just screams that for me. But anyway, they got married. Now she has 2 kids for her husband. But what has gotten everybody talking right now is the video you just saw now of her being beaten by thugs her husband sent to her. Yes, there's been rumor all over social media that, oh, it's not as rosy as it is. And she always comes to flaunt the money and all that, the good life and all that. But some people usually say like it's not all that rosy and all that. And some people kind of applaud her and kind of say, you know what, it's better to marry a rich man, a rich old man, than to marry a young old man that's going to beat you and do all that for you. But you could clearly hear in that video, she was saying that it's good to be like, she's tired of the violence, the domestic violence that's going on. She's nothing in her husband's house, but in her family's house, she's the queen. You could clearly just see a lot of emotions were rising right there. And this has struck entire conversation because the entire internet is kind of a little bit divided. Some people are almost like blaming her and say, oh yeah, when you were enjoying the money, were we there? Oh, this is why you don't marry an old man and all that. Why some people are just catching cruise with it. And for me, I'm just like, I have a different perspective to this because I feel like it runs way deeper than what it is. And society, a family literally failed her for first of all allowing her to marry that old man. And this man is a politician. So let's come to Regina Daniel's husband. Regina Daniel's husband is Senator NWOKO. He's a senator from Delta State, and he's a politician. And if you know this man's story outside of being married to Regina Daniel, you will know that this is a man that is always have his way and does not care his way or the highway. So seeing this man, this old man that has money and power with this young girl, definitely you're going to see some type of control in this type of dynamic of relationship. But anyway, guys, let's go check out people's reaction and then I'll come back and share more of my thoughts.
No. Did anything happen to my sister? In this house? In this house? It's okay. In NWOKO'S house.
No.
In NWOKO'S house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby. Once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't go give water now. Don't go give water. Just
relax.
Wait.
I better give her water, Daria.
Just wait. Just
I actually want something.
Just relax.
Wait. Shame on you. Imagine. Wait. Can you imagine this?
Please, ma, we are begging you, please, ma. Please, ma. Please, ma.
Now go in some of this fight. I mean, now go in some of this fight. Basami, calm down. Basami, don't do. You don't do. You don't do.
Take you down.
You don't do. Okay, me dey check am. I say you want use your gun. Basami, calm down, please.
That have sense, that have self-worth and self-value. We know this, like Regina and Ned's situation, we know it for what it is. You know, when I made my post like a week and a half ago, her fans, they were coming for me, calling me jealous, saying that, oh, because no old man is looking for me, I'm jealous, blah, blah, blah. Seeing these stories unfold time and time again. Regina is not the first and she will not be the last. But at the same time, the woman in me will never be happy or gloat on another lady's downfall, because it's very painful, whether this is allegedly or non-allegedly, whether this is content or not content, whether the Ned sent thugs to beat up her and her brother, whatever it is. We know that since she posted that video with her husband and him using the bathroom, whatever, things have not been right. She has been trying hard to prove otherwise, but we know. I don't know why Nigerians like to act blind when money is involved. We know. So anyways, with that being said, back to me, the woman that I am, especially Regina being as young and as beautiful as she is, I felt bad for her. There was the statement that she made that in NWOKO'S house, I am nothing, but in my house, I am the queen, but in Ned's house, I am nothing. And it's the bitter truth. There's nothing in his household, because this is what polygamy is all about. You will never have peace in a polygamous situation. Why are we acting daft? Why are we acting like we don't know? Because money is involved. You will never have peace in a polygamous situation, especially with her being as young as she is. I do feel bad for her, and I pray that I just pray for her future. That's all I can say, because at the end of the day, she's not going nowhere. She's not going anywhere. Ned, that papa, he's used to having his way. So whatever's going to come from this situation, people are all on this internet together. We're going to sit back and watch. But once again, I truly do feel bad. I do feel bad for her. Two things are going to happen. Either they're going to come out and debunk the story, try to clean it up. And then again, I don't know who posted the video. Like, who posted this video? Emotions are running high. We'll see. But again, the point of my message, before you guys get it misconstrued again, because you guys have difficulty with comprehension, I truly do wish this little girl, and I'm saying this as a 30-year-old, so yes, call me old, call me jealous, but I truly wish this young girl, Regina Daniels, all the best. Money is not everything, and it's not all that glitter that's gold. Know that and know peace. Thank you.
Someone is crying online, saying it's been going on for a long time, that is too much, that in her husband's house is nothing, and it's amusing to you people. It's funny to you people. I'm seeing comments like, we don't care about the physical abuse, so what happened to the 10 million naira giveaway? We don't care about the physical abuse, so what happened to the engagement ring? Should I talk saying that it's better to cry in a Lamborghini? I'm seeing all sort of funny comments. Nigerians. See, we understand that on this app, social media, we like to catch clues, but there are times when things become serious and you have to be serious. If you don't have anything good to say, just watch and scroll. You must not drop such comments. It's funny. Abuse in a marriage is not something you play with. Now, a woman that she did 6 feet now. Don't leave her 4 to her 5 children. And someone is crying out, and you guys are making it as a joke.
Guys, who just watched this meal page right now? Like, look at it. Regina Daniel just packed out of her husband's house due to domestic. Like, in my head, I'm always saying people should marry older man. Now they don't marry older man, still domestic violence is all this. I thought the older men are supposed to have maturity to be able to take care of these women. Like, I'm just so confused. It is a no. And imagine she was saying that she's done. She was just saying a lot. Guys, you guys need to go and watch the video before it's too late, before they bring it down. Like, I'm just like, the video was so horrible. Like, oh my God. Is a no. Please, ladies, pick your bags and go. No matter the money, money cannot buy your life, oh. Money cannot buy happiness. The little I have is I rather drink Gary and you not touch me and I'm happy. Now for you to be me in a Range Rover, I beg go. Melo Lara me. Regina Daniels, our prayers and love are with you. Oh my God, so sorry, love.
I just saw the video of Regina Daniels, the video of her crying. Allegedly, her husband bit her up and sent hogs and everything. And it's so sad. Like, I genuinely empathize with her because, like, why am I going on social media and people are laughing at her? It's like, I don't care what decisions led to this point. I don't care if she purposely put herself in there. I don't care what it is, but I think it's wrong to laugh at somebody when they're at their lowest. And I saw a video of her crying. Like, why would someone even record someone else when they're in such a vulnerable state? Like, the girl is literally, like, apparently her head on the wall, allegedly, and he bit her as a man, like a man of that age, beating on a girl that young. And then the best people can do on the internet is laugh at her. That does not even make sense. And it's like, I kind of knew, like, in my opinion, the more somebody tries to force the narrative that they're happy down people's throat online, the more I kind of just believe that you don't got it like that. Because, like, when I think of the happiest moments that I've shared in my life, I don't feel any need to have it validated by people. Like, even when I post stuff, it's, like, way past it. So, like, the more I saw all those videos and posts and lavish, and, like, as someone from a polygamous home myself, I grew up in a polygamous home. I know, like, no matter how peaceful, like, no matter how much money you have, there's no peace there. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, man. Like, you could not pay me to go into a polygamous family, to marry into a polygamous family. And the thing is, if you have not experienced it, there's no way for you to know. If you have not experienced it, you're not from a family like that, there's no way that someone that's experienced it can explain it to you. You probably just be like, oh, he has enough money, he can just buy us multiple houses, da. But honestly, you see, peace of mind is far from homes like that. Like, I have a lot of sisters, for one. Like, I have 5 older sisters. And while I love my sisters, like, I love them so much, I cannot even imagine having to live with my sisters in the same house, like, permanently. Or, like, having to, like, that's crazy. Because I know we would fight. We would, like, in as much as we grew up together, in as much as we love each other so much, there's still some things that somebody would do, you'd be like, come on, like, let's fight, you know? So it's like, for you to tell me that a bunch of women, you're telling me 4, 5, 6 women from that grew up in different parts of the world, you're putting them in the same house, married to the same one man. How does that even work? When you're buying stuff for a wife, how does that work? And on top of that, honestly, when I even saw the video of her crying, I just assumed, oh, maybe it's the older wives or the older children, because I do know that some of his kids are pretty much her age mate, if not even older than her. So when I saw the video, like, I was just surprised. I opened my Twitter or X, I saw it, I'm like, maybe it's one of the older children, maybe she disrespected, like, an older wife or something. And then I'm going on Instablog and seeing that, oh, it's even the husband. First of all, that's a shame. This man is supposed to be a politician, a whole senator, bidding on his wife, sending dogs. What? Like, man, I would say, okay, if not your wife, anyhow, maybe the husband with bad guy, you know, they find a way to make it work. But, like, as the man, slap wife's head on the wall, I don't care what she did. And it was like, I remember a video was trending then of when she was talking about, I think, her exes or something with her younger sister. I remember then it went viral, and then he was asking her questions. When I saw that video, it was giving a little bit insecure, in my opinion, which is rightfully so. I'm sorry, you're in your 60s, your wife is not even 25, or she's barely 25, and you are marrying her, she's your number what wife? Let me not even go into the little parts, but obviously he's going to be insecure because there's so many things that young guys are going to be able to do for her, do with her, that he can't. He cannot even allocate the right amount of time to her. Aside the fact that he's a politician with, I would assume, a busy schedule, you have to share the already limited time with a dozen wives and a gazillion number of children. So all of those things, he already knows he's lacking in that. So it's normal that, okay, he tries to make up for it with money, but money could only cover up for so much stuff. Like money, yes, in the initial phases, I'm sure she's excited. Oh, I get to do this. I get to live this life that a lot of people my age would never get to experience, that most people would never get to experience. But sometimes it's still going to hit. And like, it's just so crazy to me. Like, literally, I kept looking at reports because I'm like, ain't no way the husband was the one that put hands on her. Until I saw like Regina Daniels' brother, he posted, was like, oh, he not only bit her, he head on the wall. I'm sorry. What?
Getting married to a man that is 40 years older than her. Of course, this disaster was looming. To be fair, I never saw it unfolding like the bit of a background story. A few months back, Regina had taken a long hiatus off of social media. Then she came back with this post talking about how knew her, knew me. There was even an allegation that she had deleted all of her photos with her husband. So fast forward to this year on her birthday, she made this post and a caption she had on her birthday post. This is me paraphrasing. She said she is blessed to be the person to carry a whole generation on her shoulder, to be able to do what she's doing for her family. When I read that message, I was like, she's very much aware of the sacrifices she's had to make for the betterment of not just herself, but for her family. I don't know Regina personally, but I know for a fact that that girl is a very good girl. Ada are known to always make the biggest sacrifice, always think of others before themselves. She's able to, she understands the duty and the obligation she owes to her family. Not saying she didn't enjoy the luxury that came with marriage to Ned, but I personally feel like one of the reasons why she did it in the first place was solely for her family. And to be fair, I applaud her for it. So fast forward to today now, this news broke out. This video broke out. It's to my story, watch it, where there's like a scuffle. So it looks like that video started halfway. It started recording when Regina was on the floor crying and saying this. So basically she's saying in her NWOKO'S house, she's nothing. In her house, she's something. The person that is calling her mom is okay, that's NWOKO'S son. She went as far as saying NWOKO sent his thugs. Now, this is my own observation from that entire video. I think what had happened was they had a quarrel at home. She went to set to shoot. I feel he's been trying to reach her. Since he couldn't reach her, he sent those men, not necessarily to harm her. This is me, allegedly. This is my own observation from the little thing I saw on that video, because the little boy was on set. So the man is not crazy. He won't send people to come and harm his wife while his son is, regardless of whatever had happened now. Things got heated. And I think they wanted to forcefully move her because they were acting based off of instruction. Then the brother was on set too, because I feel like the brother follows her practically almost everywhere, which I love. Now people are saying that, now man, you protected your sister. Easy sister. Even if I not be breadwinner for my house, my brother will stand 10 toes down. My brother would collect bullets for me without even blinking. So he did everything a brother would do for their sister, as long as you guys are from a loving room, of course. Argument got so heated that one of the men, it looked as though he wanted to bring out a pistol, allegedly. That was when the brother lost it. Now, there are so many speculations in the comment section about if this is real, if this is AI, if this is for PR. It is not PR. There is no project. What Regina dragging her husband, dragging her family. This happened 1000%. Secondly, Regina is not that good of an actress for how to pull tears, that real emotion. She's not coming. You get what I mean? Plus, the brother, to his reaction, you could see how angry he was. I'm not that good. Come on. Anything you guys end up seeing online, 9 out of 10 times, it is controlled. And I feel like she wants it to be out there because she knows what she's up against. Now, no woman should be happy with what is going on with Regina, regardless of how you feel. Yes, she got married, kini. Yeah, she comes online and she's trying to force down this narrative of she's a happy wife. She has such luxury. Yes, I understand. It can be quite annoying. But no woman should be jubilating over this. It can happen to anybody. That girl got married. Even if she had married someone her age, as at that age, the problems will tend to arise. She's going through a lot as Isabel has 2 kids. The last thing she needs is for women to be trolling her for decisions she made years ago for reasons we don't even necessarily know. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? If all of this is true, allegedly, if tomorrow this girl comes outside and does that her thing, snapshot of her in the PJ, with her Birkin, or with her hair, with stacks of dollar, and then woke up by her side, I go, I'm not gonna fire that girl. Come on, I say it's a PR stunt, it's a big lie. It's not any PR stunt, it's as real as it gets. Honestly speaking, I wish her like the best. She made allegations of being abused, whether physically, verbally, emotionally, wrong. As long as abuse ends, I've never been an advocate for divorce, but when anything abuse, be crazy. Now the mama, where's the mama? Come and perform your magic. Come on, you're the one that brought us here. So have fun. Thank you very much for watching. Actually, do appreciate. Mwah.
This story is so for me, there's a whole lot of parts to this story for me, which I'm going to break down for you guys. But you guys let me know what you guys think about this entire story down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful here on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think, as always. We don't tussle here. We're just here to have conversation. Okay. First off, I can see a lot of people on the internet, like if you know Nigerians, and I know a lot of my viewers are not from Nigeria, but I'm just going to explain Nigeria. Nigerians, there's this thing they call cruise, like when you just come online and you just have fun and all that. The fact that people are using Regina to catch cruise on social media, rather than there to look at the situation of a woman coming out to say that I'm being abused in my marriage. This is domestic violence, whatever they may be, both physical and emotional. People are just literally laughing at her, forgetting that this same girl, because she's a girl, she's a child, this same girl is an she's literally should be the face of child marriage in Nigeria, because she was married at, is it 17 or 18, to her husband, and he was 60 something. So as much as everybody is like, oh, and Kiniko, what do you want her to do? She was a child that was married off. And what she's going to make lemonade out of the lemon that she has. And that's exactly what she did. So her coming on social media to post and talking about how happy she is, how she rather cry in a Lamborghini rather than in a 2K. She's still a child. She's still very young. She's barely 25 years old. And she already has 2 kids. For a man that is old enough to be a grandfather, aka ancestors. And then you now see women saying that, oh, that's what she gets for marrying an old man. Did she really marry an old man, or the old man married her because she was a child? She was a teenager. So let's even come and talk about all the adults that gathered at that ceremony. But we're in the society where things like this is being seen as normalized. Once you talk, you say, oh, yeah, 18 now, okay, the mama, the papa agree, so the mom, the dad agree, so we can marry her off. And like the other creator was saying, we all know that Regina got into this marriage because of poverty. Is to help our family financially. And the mother did that for her own financial gain. But one thing a lot of people don't know and they don't realize when it comes to polygamous women getting married to supposed rich man is that it is not all rosy. I personally am from a polygamous woman. I know I've come here multiple times to talk about my dad and all that. It is not easy. My dad is not even the type that my dad does not put hands. My dad only touched me once as a child, and I know I deserve that touch that I got. But my dad is not even the person that, my dad has wives, and my dad will not put his hands on anybody. But other than even the physical abuse, the other abuse that comes from it, then to not see that a child is going through it. I talked about how my father, one of the ways there's something, the financial abuse was strong. He used his money to control everybody, and including his wife, and to torture them. So a lot of time people will think that, oh, Regina has it all, oh, she's married to this rich man and all that. They will not come and tell you the truth. Some of these men, they know, she will not be with me if I don't have money. So I'm going to use that money to control her so that she does not grow wings. If she has too much, she will grow wings. And to think that this whole situation is an old man. But who are you going to blame? A family failed her. Society failed her. She's just a girl that makes lemonade out of the lemon that she was given. And I feel like, so that aside, so that's one side of it. Then let's even talk about, oh, this is a skit. This is not a skit. If you watch the video, and even her husband has come with statement, you know it's not a skit. And I feel personally, Regina wanted this out there. And I feel like because of how powerful this man is, if you guys know Nigeria politicians, they are powerful to a large extent. So I feel like because of how powerful he is, she decided to let this out. And probably she has been trying to let the public know about this for a long time. And this is our own way of just letting it out. And maybe this is our own way of also crying for help. Because a lot of the times, people usually come like, oh, why did you say something? This is our own way. She's saying something now. So rather than to mock her, make fun of her, Why can't we just be there, support her? And other people say, no, when she was eating the money, was I there? Are you people for real? And the fact that Ned is out here talking about how she uses drugs and all that, like, are you for real? Are you for real? I've come to realize that when it comes to Nigerian men, yes, I'm shooting the shot. When it comes to Nigerian men, when their wives call them out on their bullshit, when their wives, sorry guys, I'm cursing a little bit in this video because it's really pissing me off. When they call them out, they now find one way to discredit the woman. Either she's an ashawo, they'll say she's a hoe, she's a prostitute, or now they'll say she does drugs. Because the blame must not be on them, and they'll tell you they're trying to help. And do I think that Regina is going to leave this marriage? I don't think so. I don't think she's going anywhere, because whether you like it or not, Ned is a very powerful man, like the other creator said, and he always has his way. He's going to find one way or the other to manipulate the entire situation for the public first. Secondly, to even manipulate her, and she, maybe fear of life, fear of losing her children, fear of losing herself, she will still stay in that marriage because he will make sure. The marriage will only end when Ned Nwoko wants it to end. And it is what it is. When it comes to polygamy, people don't talk about the mental, physical, emotional abuse that goes into it. And this is not the first time Ned is capping one of his wife as being a user of drugs. He has done that to one of his wife before. I can't remember her name right now. But yes, he has done that before, and he had full custody of her children. So he's that type of man. Because going to use the children to control you. And this is another reason, layer to that conversation, we always talk about having a child with a man. Because it's always some form of control. But anyway, my heart goes out to Regina Daniels, and I hope she gets the help she needs and support that she needs to get through this. And people laughing at her, this ain't funny. Like, honestly, it's not funny. Anyway, guys, go down in the comment section, share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think, but please keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go ahead, feel free, share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.